This is my farm oil disc I was using. You can see the frame's broke, it's in pieces. It's hard for me to see through this viewfinder because of the sun, but hopefully it'll come out on the video here. But you can see the frame broke on it in multiple places, so it's in pieces. So had to go with the new unit, so decided to go with this grave digger from Micro Food Plots. Get a little closer look at it. You can see it's got the grave digger written on it. Got a nice heavy duty cultipacker. Thing weighs about, I think they said it's estimated at like 800 pounds, 811 pounds. So it should definitely be sturdy enough and heavy enough that I won't have to add weight or anything like that. You can see the hand crank to lower and raise the disc, and then the 2-inch ball hookup system. So we're going to put it to the test here, so stick with us. But I think overall it did really good. I mean, if the soil temperature would have been, higher and the ground wouldn't be so wet, I think it would really prepare a very good seed bed. And I'm really looking forward to how it does this spring and fall. So overall, first time use, I'm really impressed. Gonna head over here to the other field where I have all my screening and stuff, get it disced up and see how it does over there. But first time here, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. So stick with us. You're watching Inception TV. Alright guys, you can see I'm over here in the other field. This is where I have my screening planted, and there was a bunch of this thick foxtail and stuff that came up in it, and I didn't have a chance with the other disc before it broke to get any of this cut up and cut or anything like that. So we're going to see how well the grave digger cuts it up, mixes it into the dirt. So this is real thick matted. I mean, it's hard to get through, but I'm looking forward to see how this does. But this is what we're dealing with now, so we'll see how it does. Alright guys, I've been out here putting this Micro Food Plots grave digger to the test today. This is my first time using it. The weather isn't ideal. Like I said, it's March 21st. The soil temperature is only around 34 to 40, probably 40 right now because it got pretty nice today. But soil's still awful wet, but I wanted to get it out and just put it through a test. And as you can see, this here, this was a turnip plot this fall, and you can see it did a phenomenal job on it. I mean, this stuff's nice, no clumps. It'd make a nice seed bed. All I'd have to do is just put the seed down and cultipack it. But so far, overall, I'm really impressed with it. Time will tell as far as parts, if it breaks or something like that. Those of you that's been doing it long enough know that welds break, parts break, bolts break, discs break. So ultimately it's going to come down to the durability of it. But first impression, I'm really impressed with it. It does a great job. So I'll have better reviews and stuff like that on it once I get some more testing done with it. Once the weather gets nicer, I'll have a better idea of exactly how it'll make a seed bed. But for right now, for the way the weather is and the soil is and everything, I'm pretty impressed. First impression. So far so good. Like I said, I'll have some more reviews on it down the line, but for right now, pretty impressed with it. Micro Food Plots Gravedigger. Alright guys, this is where that real thick matted grass was. I just finished up, and one word: impressive. If you want to know the truth, I really didn't think that it would just get up into the ground, have enough weight to do it. With all the ones that I've tried before, it would have never cut through this. But with that cultipacker on there and the weight, it just turned it up pretty good. I'll probably have to do it one more pass to get it, really good. But I mean, this stuff here was, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but this is just a pile. I mean, you could have baled it. That's how thick it was. You could have baled it. I honestly thought I was going to have to try to get a farmer to come in and try to plow it under. I didn't think that it would work the way that it did, but very impressed with this machine so far. Like I said, as long as it holds up and the frame don't break and the bunch of pieces and parts don't start falling off and stuff like that. I mean, for a first day, I got about 4 acres done, and from stuff that I had already had existing plots to this screening stuff here that needed to be brush hogged before I did it. But next year hopefully I'll have a brush hog, but this year I didn't have it, and it just got so thick with that grass coming up through that it was just, I can't burn it either. That would have been ideal, but I can't burn it. So, but very impressed with this machine so far. Like I said, I can't wait to actually get some seed into the ground and see how it works with the cultipacker and that when I'm actually down to bare soil. I turned up one of my turnip plots over there. Took a break from doing this, went over and did it. It was about a half-acre section. I knew it would till up pretty easy, and it looks fantastic. So far, I'm loving this machine. So the Micro Plots Gravedigger, it's brand new. It just come out last year. It's a 2022 it come out. But so far I'm loving it, and I'll keep doing reviews and showing you how good it works. I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but trust me, I've tried all the other ones, and you just keep breaking and breaking and breaking and welding and welding and breaking, and when you can't get a tractor into places and stuff like that, you still got to have good quality equipment. But so far I'm loving it. So If you're interested or something, just microfoodplots.com. They also have different ones that have the cedars and drags and stuff all on them. But this here is just a regular standard ATV UTV disc. Like I said, it's got a 2-inch ball hook up and weighs about 811 pounds, and as you can see, that weight makes a difference. You don't have to add no weight to it, and it still gets the job done even on stuff like this. So stick with us. You're watching Inception TV.